Welcome to New Hampshire. Welcome to my hometown. So I am traveling this weekend. I came back to the town that I grew up in. My parents, my sister, my aunts all still live here, so I came home to visit them for Easter. Which brings us to the topic of our video this week, which is keeping a morning routine while traveling. As someone who travels often, whether I'm coming home just to see my family, going on vacation, or going to visit a friend, I've developed a lot of techniques and ways to stay consistent while traveling. Because I don't know about you, but if you've ever traveled and you felt super tired when you've come home and super out of whack, I just hated that feeling. And so through trial and error, I have created these tips that really help me stay consistent, stay focused throughout my travel, but also so when I come home, I don't feel like I need another vacation. But if y'all have watched any of these videos before, you know that we have to start with a little dance party. We have to get our energy raised. I am super excited to be home with my family. Family means literally everything to me, and I have such a strong knowledge that all we have in this world is time, and it's very, very short. And I love to spend time with my family. I'm very close with them. So I'm all pumped up. I'm ready for this dance break. Let's go. Get your energy raised.
Yeah.
I should probably stop calling it a dance party because I never actually dance, I just jump up and down. Isn't this room so cute? My stepdad built it and I feel like every time I sit out here, I'm in a treehouse or something. I absolutely love it. So morning routine while traveling. Even taking just 5 to 15 minutes a day, it does not need to be complicated. It does not need to be time intensive. It's really just taking the amount of time that you're willing to give, 5, 15, 20 minutes, and being very mindful with it. It makes a huge difference for the travel experience, but also for when you come back home. You come back home and you feel refreshed and re-energized and rejuvenated rather than thrown off your routine, bogged down, hungover, whatever it is. When I first started traveling more often, I would struggle so much with the inconsistency, the feelings of being thrown off my routine, not having a diet, which we've talked about in some of my other videos. I'll link one of them. Something that I really appreciate about intermittent fasting is I found that it's really easy to stay consistent with while I'm traveling, so I don't really feel like I am missing out on the foods that I want to have or the experiences I want to have. It's just being, again, more mindful with when I'm eating. Also, exercising less, that was something that I would struggle with when I came home or when I was traveling. I wouldn't make that a priority. And if that's important to you, then that is something that you need to plan out ahead of time. It's really just preparation. It's not so much making these hardcore sacrifices or doing things that you don't want to do. Look at what's important to you in your day-to-day life at home and how can you carry that into your travel experience. I like to call these my non-negotiables. These are things that I know that I need to take care of myself the best, and in return, the people that I'm traveling with get the best version of me. So really, it's a win-win. It's helping yourself, but also helping your travel partner. Okay, so the 5 things that I have found make a huge difference in my morning routine while traveling are as follows. Number 1, I do this in my day-to-day life, but especially while I'm traveling. Stay off your phone for at least 30 minutes to an hour after you wake up. If you're traveling alone, if it's a business trip or if you just like to travel alone, that's great. Whoever is on the other side of that phone, whether it's work or social media or friends or family, they can wait. They don't have to know that you're awake until an hour after you actually woke up. And if you're traveling with people, engage with them, whether it's friends or family. Spend time present with them, not talking to someone on the other end of your phone. Or you can use that 30 minutes to incorporate some of these other ideas. Number 2 is I take this journal/planner with me everywhere I go. It's a little bit bulky, but it's very flat, so it fits well in a suitcase. This really honestly helps me keep my morning routine, just keep it consistent because it's a habit that I've built that I write in this planner every day, but it also helps me plan out my days on vacation and know what I'm coming back to when I get back from traveling. This tip probably would work really well for a type A personality planner. Number 3 is meditate, do yoga, do the daily energy routine if you've watched that in my other videos. Take a little bit of time to move your body and also just center yourself. For me, taking just 5 minutes to be quiet really sets a huge tone for the rest of my day. Number 4 is apple cider vinegar, warm water, and lemon. We've talked about this in intermittent fasting videos, in my other morning routine video, But this is really important while traveling because it helps your body stay healthy, it helps your body stay regular, stay on routine. It's also just a really great way to start your day. And number 5, do not sleep on your skincare routine, friends. It's not only good to stay consistent with your skincare routine for your skin, but it's also just a really great time to take a little bit of time for yourself, alone with yourself, or you can incorporate whoever you're traveling with. A lot of times I'll bring some face masks with me, so whoever I'm traveling with will do a little like mask night and hang out, and that's really fun. But you could do that in the morning too. Sometimes sticking to these tips is easier than others. For example, I find it a little bit easier for me to stick to this morning routine while I'm traveling to visit my family versus if I were to be on vacation or visiting a friend, because my family does a lot of the same stuff, so we're able to incorporate that together, or they just understand that like, oh yeah, Hannah's gonna go off and meditate, no big deal. But a couple ideas to break the ice to your travel buddies and stay consistent is number 1, share what's important to you with whoever you're traveling with. They don't know what's important to you unless you tell them. Communication really elevates any travel experience, whether you're just going home to visit family or you're on vacation or visiting friends or traveling with business, whatever traveling experience. And second, you can invite them to join in. If you're someone that really enjoys doing yoga in the morning and you're traveling with someone who doesn't have much experience with yoga, they might be interested to just give it a try. If they're interested enough to travel with you, they're probably willing to learn a little bit more about what you do in the morning. But my note here is that it's okay if you want to be alone. Personally, I like to take the morning for myself, so then I can center myself, be quiet, set the tone for the day, and then go out and hang out with whoever I'm hanging out with. But if you want to invite them, then invite them. Do what works best for you. And lastly, remember to give yourself grace, friends. It's okay to miss a day in your routine. It's okay if you don't work out for a day or if you fall off your diet for a day. It's not make or break. Don't tell yourself that when you get back you're gonna feel terrible or you're gonna be all out of whack, because then you actually are. Remember to take time and enjoy your vacation, enjoy your travels, and give yourself grace. Okay, I wanna know what your best morning routine travel tip is. Did I mention it or did I miss it? Because I'm always looking to incorporate new, fun, and exciting things into my morning routine, whether I'm traveling or staying home. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.